Hi, welcome to this Dronedesk user guide. In this video, I'm going to talk about managing NOTAMs in a job. So let's just pick a job here, go to Manage Job, and scroll down to the pre-deployment NOTAMs view. Dronedesk retrieves all NOTAMs from NATs once an hour, just after the hour, and then populates them right away into the system. So you should always get a virtually live view of all NOTAMs. It will pull in probably more NOTAMs than you need to see. So it covers the entire flyaway radius of your drone. So in this case, 23-mile radius of your job location. The reason for that is that I don't want to miss anything. If there are NOTAMs that you don't want to see, then you can remove them, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. So you'll always be shown NOTAMs that are live for the period that you're flying. That means the period start and end date will span across either the start and or end date of the job that you're scheduling. You get all NOTAM detail exactly as it's listed in NATs. So you get the type, the period. Sometimes a NOTAM will list a schedule period as well. So during this period, 18th to the 23rd of November, this is a historic job by the way, then that NOTAM is only active between 1000 hours and 1400 hours and 2030 hours and 300 hours. So you get more detail about the scheduled times on some NOTAMs. And then you'll also always get the limits, so surface to 1500 feet above mean sea level. And you'll always get the full Q code, so this is the full NOTAM reference. And you'll also be told the first date on which Dronedesk saw this NOTAM. If you want to view on the map, click the map icon. It'll show you your job center and the location of the NOTAM. If there's a radius associated with it, then it'll show that as well. So you can see this NOTAM is a fair distance from our flight location, so maybe not relevant. Okay, so I'll scroll down. Here's one there's a crane erected, so that might be of interest. Yep, so that's relatively close to where we are, so that might be something worth looking at. Okay, as we scroll down to the bottom, so these are ordered in terms of importance. Probably you'll see a fair amount usually of facilities. Some of these are relevant and some aren't, so I've included all of them for completeness, but there'll be a number of them that you're just not going to be interested in. For example, the last one here, Aerodrome Geographical and Administrative Data Line 3 change of aerodrome reference temperature from 18 to 21 degrees. Absolutely no relevance to flying a drone, so you would probably want to hide that NOTAM. If you click the hide NOTAM icon, it hides it immediately, but it will store it for reference, so you always know that for any job whether or not you've hidden any NOTAM. So I'm going to hide a couple more of these. Okay, so they're probably going to be NOTAMs that I'm interested in. If I want to restore any of these, I can do that very easily. Just click the restore icon and that NOTAM will go back in the list. If there are any abbreviations in the NOTAM text that you're unsure of, because heaven knows there's plenty of abbreviations, so OBST is probably obstruction, but just by way of examples, you could type in the OBST in there and it'll tell you what the abbreviation stands for. As of June 2019, the CAA have said that you no longer need to raise a NOTAM if you're flying below 400 foot above ground level. But sometimes an air traffic support unit or an ATC will advise you that they would like you to raise a NOTAM. If they do, then there's a request NOTAM button here that will open a window that will allow you to create a standard format email that can be sent direct to the CAA. So you would normally add detail here, including the email address, contact number for you while you're on site. So that has to be the on-site contact number, center point, radius of operation, and so on, service to 400 AGL, the start and date time of the operation, and then as much information as you can to give the NATS team sufficient information to generate the NOTAM for you. So once you've filled in the detail, click preview. It'll give you a preview of the email and the information that will be included. Click send, and that will send it off directly to the NATS email ops. The CAA email address for NOTAMs. It'll also copy you in, just so you know what's been sent. If you're in any doubt at all about what to include in NOTAM, then there's a contact number for the NOTAM team there, who are generally very helpful. And then finally, there is a disclaimer. Movement and landing area and lighting facilities NOTAMs aren't shown. They're, without exception, I think, irrelevant, but it's always worth double checking. NOTAM data is refreshed between 0600, well, 0602 and 1802 daily from NATS AIS. I always recommend that you double check. And I would also recommend that you read the NOTAM guidance document, which is linked there, to ensure you're familiar with the meaning of the notices. These are important notices. Make sure you're familiar with what they mean. And there is a NOTAM information line, a couple of numbers listed there to help you if you get stuck. Okay, that just about covers NOTAMs in the Manage Job screen. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.